us two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Hey guys, so I apologize in advance if A, I talk really fast during this because I'm making this at almost 11 o'clock at night and I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning for school, and B, if this is extremely long. Alright, so last night was the 12th episode of the 3rd season of Pretty Little Liars, and the episode was called The Lady Killer. Okay, so Aria, what was going through your mind when you put on that royal blue foil skirt? Was your intention to look like Wonder Woman? Once again, Emily was being that typical person who doesn't believe what her friends are saying and refuses to heed their warnings. I mean, granted, we still don't know for sure if there even is anything to worry about with Paige, but I mean, really, Emily, why would they lie to you about that? Do you really think that they just don't want you to be happy? Like, come on. And not only that, but didn't you just say in the last episode that you trust these girls with your life? Like, is that just down the toilet now for some reason? How the hell did Mona pull off sneaking out of Bradley? Like, I assume she probably just found an extra nurse's outfit lying around somewhere, but don't they all know what she looks like? I mean, she is a patient there. And when they notice that she's gone, like when she needs to take her meds or something, I bet you anything runs behind that somehow. Okay, that scene with Toby and Spencer kissing in the middle of the road was so cheesy. I'm sorry, I still just don't care about this Maggie thing, especially in this episode. Like, get real, why would I care about your baby mama drama right now? You know, I really did not appreciate the show trying to make Caleb look suspicious. Like, they were trying to make us question, like, why is he bringing that gun? Maybe he's the betrayer. No, it's for protection, hello? And I really don't understand why Hannah was so adamant about him not bringing the gun. Because quite frankly, I'm surprised that he's the first person to think about bringing a gun to one of these showdowns. Every time there's been some kind of meeting with A, or they go somewhere where they know something might go down, these girls show up with nothing. Like, they don't bring guns, they don't bring knives, they don't bring mace, they don't bring rape whistles. As far as I'm concerned, Caleb's got the right idea. At least I thought he did before he coincidentally ends up being the one who got shot. Although we know that he's in the Halloween episode and in the next half of the season, so thankfully he doesn't die. After watching the whole episode again, I wonder what A said to Mona on the phone that made Mona say, "I understand." I'm guessing it was maybe that Paige had been kidnapped by Nate at that point and they just found out about it and she was like, okay, I understand. And then later, that's what she was referring to when she was like, all right, change of plans. Like, change of plans, Paige isn't going to Allie's grave. Honestly, there were kind of a lot of Mona A-related things that confused me last night. I had a feeling Spencer and Toby were gonna do it in this episode, although that's kind of when I started to get suspicious about Toby. Like, okay, you've been gone for like 5 episodes, and then you just randomly show up on the streets, no questions asked, you guys just start making out, and then you do it, and then you leave. That's weird to me. And I knew that was a loaded comment when he said, I'm exactly where I need to be. It really is a shame though, because of course, right when she finally decides to give it up to this guy that she's head over heels for and has been missing like crazy, that's when we find out that he's on the A-team. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just say, I really like how Caleb is officially involved and he knows what's going on. And it has nothing to do with my crush on him. I just have always thought that they could use some more people being in on this. Especially Caleb, because he's clearly very smart and very street and tech savvy, and most of the time, these girls are none of the above. I knew it. Nate, or should I say LJ, is the stalker, and he freaked out on Jenna because he saw her with Maya, because he killed her. I knew it. Although, when you take that into consideration, he really probably should have tried to kill Jenna too, right? Strictly speaking, from the point of view of a psychopath. I don't condone murder. I gotta say it. I hate to say it, but I feel like I should. After seeing that video that Maya left for Emily before she was killed, I kind of feel bad for hating Maya so much, because that video was really sweet, and you could just see in Emily's eyes the heartbreak, and like, it was just so weird for me to feel these emotions towards both Maya and Emily in the same scene. Like, I can't even explain it. And once again, for the 3rd episode in a row, poor Paige! This girl deserves a hug. Emily, why would you go up into a freaking lighthouse where not only can he totally see you because, I don't know, a big light is shining on you, but you can't run away once you're up there. Everyone knows that you never go up, you go away, you just keep going. Like, do you not have a brain or do you just not use it? Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but what I took from the end with Mona and Toby was that Mona broke out of Radley so that they could work to pin Maya's murder on Paige so that Garrett would be set free. But it turned out that they didn't need to do that because the whole Nate thing went down, and we found out that Nate actually killed Maya, so then that set Garrett free instead, and then that's why they called all the girls at the end and were like, "Thanks, Emily, I owe you one." Is that right? All in all, I really liked the finale. I thought it was really well done, and it was really entertaining, and I was satisfied. Far more satisfied than I was with the last finale. But my only thing is, for me personally, it wasn't quite as epic as I thought it was going to be, only because the episode really focused on two main things, the Nate thing and who the betrayer is. And really the bulk of the episode was about the Nate thing. And if you watched my last review, you know that I saw that coming. I knew that was going to happen. I mean, I still enjoyed it and it was really entertaining. I just feel like I would have liked it more if I had no idea that it was going to happen. Even though, honestly, I don't know how someone could not have had even the slightest idea that that was going to happen. Now, on the other hand, I was actually kind of surprised to find out that Toby was the betrayer. I really didn't think that it was going to be any of the boyfriends. I know my guess was that it was going to be Ezra, but deep down, I really didn't think it was going to be him. I just wanted to make a guess. So yeah, I was surprised, but I still wasn't, like, shocked, because leading up to this finale, ABC Family had given us a list of 12 possible people for who the betrayer was. Like, they said, it is one of these 12 people. And Toby was on that list, so really the only way I would have been completely shocked and, like, my jaw dropped to the floor was if it was someone who wasn't on that list. I have to say, though, I kind of wish that it was Ezra. Because like I said, I'm bored with what's going on with him right now, so it really would have spiced things up. Plus, there are so many theories going around about him being A, but every time people are like, well, what would his motive be? And I agree, what would his motive be? Which is why it would have been so extremely shocking for him to be the betrayer. Because think about it, everyone would be like, oh my god, what's he doing on the A team? What does he have against the girls? Did he even know Allie? Because with Toby, he at least has a motive. He hated Allie, and he hated all the girls at the beginning of the show. So for him, it could just be all about revenge. Although I really hope it's not. I really hope it's not about revenge, because to me, that's such a cop-out. That's like what you do when you can't think of anything else more creative. I honestly think that he's only on the A-team to take it down. Keegan Allen, the guy who plays Toby, has said in an interview before that Toby's gonna go above and beyond to keep Spencer safe. Joining the A-team is the most above and beyond thing that he could possibly do. And going back to the last episode he was in, when he and Spencer got in that fight and he was like, well, I know you're not gonna give me any answers, so I'll find out for myself. I definitely think that joining the A-team is his way of doing that. I also think that it was him that called Emily and used that voice changer and was like, you have 1 minute, get out. Like he was trying to help her out. I don't think he's evil. I think he's working from the inside out. At least I hope so, because I like Toby, and I love Spencer. Alright guys, that's it. Here we are again. This is awkward, but I will do a review for the Halloween episode, which I think is on October 23rd, so then I will do a review of that on the 24th. But until then, I really am planning on doing some vlogs. I know I always say that, so no promises are being made here, but I really am planning on it, so I'm gonna try. But yeah, you will for sure see me on October 24th for a review of the Halloween episode, and then of course after that, reviews will start back up for the second half of this season. So I will see you guys then. Bye.
'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.